From the rarest mobs to secret game mechanics, here are 20 Minecraft facts you didn't know existed. How do you put items on the ground? You could always just throw the item, but then it'd despawn. Instead, if you place an item frame in a birch pressure plate, the frame blends right in. Place some more birch blocks around, and you won't even be able to tell there's an item frame. What's the deadliest mob in Minecraft? You may think it's the Warden because it has 250 hearts, but it's not. Although it has a lot of HP, its sonic beam only does a maximum of 22.5 hearts of damage. The deadliest mob is actually the charged creeper. Their explosions do the most damage in the game at 64.75 hearts of damage. By combining 8 arrows and a lingering water bottle, you'll get the tipped arrow of splashing. This is by far one of the most pointless items in all of Minecraft. It functions just like a regular arrow, but looks a bit cooler with blue particles. So if you're into that stuff, this is the arrow for you. The pink sheep is kind of considered the rarest sheep, and the chance of its spawn is 0.16%. But few people talk about the cub, which is 20 times rarer than the pink sheep, and the chance of it appearing is 0.008%. One of the scariest things in Minecraft is being chased by wolves. What most people don't know is that these angry creatures are parkour masters. Wolves are one of the few mobs that will actually jump over gaps to attack you. Get away. Let's say you need a string, but you don't want to fight a spider. There's a way out. You can tame a cat, and every time you sleep with a 70% chance, he can bring you a gift in the morning. A feather, a rabbit's foot, a membrane, or a string. How many presents will you get if you tame a lot of cats? We see this world as beautiful and colorful, but not all the mobs see it that way. In spectator mode, we can get into a mob and see that Enderman, for example, sees everything strangely purple. The creeper is just all green, and the spider is like a guard who has 10 cameras from all angles. This is the biggest discovery for Minecraft speedrunning. Normally, sprinting uses up a lot of hunger, but there's actually a way to lose almost no hunger. If you sprint and then punch an entity, as long as you're still holding sprint, you can keep running forever while barely losing any hunger. This works in versions 1.7 to 1.18. If you run a lava stream into water, it'll create cobblestone, but in the Nether, this doesn't work. Instead, you can create a basalt generator, place lava, blue ice, and soul soil like this, and once the lava runs into the blue ice, basalt will form. Some players like Mumbo Jumbo have even created automatic basalt bridges. Endermen die from water, although if you put him in a cauldron of water, he will not do anything, and if you put a cauldron underwater with lava, you can burn right under the water. That's a little bit of a lack of logic. When the world loads, there's this picture right here, and it means something. It's like loading chunks. Black is an area that hasn't been loaded. Gray is structures, blue is water. If you're interested, here's a diagram of all the colors. The llamas are very easy to move. If you hook one llama on a leash, up to 10 llamas will spin. I've been playing over 50 years of Minecraft and only recently learned this myself. The Ender Dragon drops the most experience compared to any mob in the game, but how much does it drop? The dragon drops 12,000 XP when killed for the first time. This is enough to bring the player's level to a maximum of 64 levels, but if you respawn the dragon with end crystals, it'll only drop 500 XP points. Shulker boxes are fantastic for carrying more items, but they have one problem. You have to place them to access the items. To fix this, Mojang has introduced the bundle. To use it, simply right-click on an item and it will suck it up. The bundle can hold up to 64 items. To remove the items, right-click again, and all the items will spill out. Okay, maybe I still prefer shulker boxes. TNT doesn't explode out of water, right? Wrong. You can make it explode by placing sand on top of it. When you light it, the sand falls down on the TNT, shielding it from water. You can actually stack different stuff. Go to the world border, place one slab at the edge, and then push another slab into it using a piston. However, it gets even better as you can combine other blocks as well. For example, a stone cutter and a cauldron, or even a chain into another chain. Unfortunately, it's only a visual glitch and it resets after relogging the world. Still super cool though. Did you know it's possible to get slime balls in peaceful mode? Most people think that the only way to get slime balls is from slimes, but there is another way. Baby pandas have a 1 in 700 chance of sneezing and dropping a stick. If you're mining right on the X of a treasure map and still not finding it, here's a trick. Treasure will always spawn at the 9.9 relative coordinates of a chunk. So if you're having trouble, just check your relative coordinates and dig down at 9.9. When you spawn a wither, the sky changes color. It turns into a murky gray color, almost as if a storm were coming. Most people don't realize this because they just fight the wither underground now. Usually everyone builds their first house out of planks, like a box. But I have a genius idea on how to diversify your first days in Minecraft. Gather a lot of saplings and plant them this way. Then you either need to wait a little bit or speed up the process with bone meal. That's how easy and simple it is to create a little secret hideout for the early days of the game. Well, those are 20 Minecraft facts. Subscribe.